No matter how old you are, your brain can still change. Your habits, your thoughts, your relationships, all of it still makes a difference. Our identity never freezes. Childhood pruning, adolescent sculpting, adult plasticity, and change in old age, this journey never stops. You are not who you were yesterday, and you will not be who you are today. But one thing is certain, your brain and you are always changing. Our brains and bodies change so much during our life. Every 4 months, your red blood cells are entirely replaced. Your skin cells are replaced every few weeks. Within about 7 years, every atom in your body will be replaced by other atoms. Physically, you are constantly a new you. So what keeps you as you? Perhaps memory could serve as the thread that makes you who you are. But there is a problem here. Imagine you could walk into a park and meet yourself at different ages. You at 6 as teenager, in your late 20s, mid 50s, early 70s. Would you all agree on the same memories? Probably not. Your memory of who you were at 15 is different from who you actually were at 15, and your memories of the same events changes over time. The question is, why? Because of what a memory is and isn't. Imagine you are at a restaurant for a friend's birthday. Everything you have experienced triggers particular pattern of activity in your brain. The conversation between your friends sparks one pattern. The smell of coffee activates another. The taste of delicious little French cake creates another. The waiter putting his thumb in your cup, that is another memorable detail. All of these constellations become linked with one another in a vast associative network. The hippocampus replaces them over and over until the association becomes fixed. Neurons that fire together wire together. 6 months later, you taste one of those little French cakes again. The specific key can unlock the whole web of associations. Suddenly, you are back in that memory. If you really probe the memory, you will realize it is not as rich as you expected. You remember your friends were there, but what color shirt was she wearing? Blue, purple, green. You cannot remember the details of any other diners, even though the place was full. The enemy of memory is not time, it is other memories. Each new event needs to establish new relationship among a finite number of neurons. Your memory of the birthday dinner has become muddied because those birthday neurons have been co-opted to participate in other memory networks. Professor Elizabeth Loftus transformed the field of memory research by showing how susceptible memories are. In one experiment, she asked volunteers to watch films of car crashes. She then asked different questions. When she asked how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other, people gave higher speed estimates than when she used the word hit. Then she went further. Could she implant entirely false memories? She put together 4 stories about each participant's childhood. 3 were true, the 4th was made up, about getting lost in shopping mall as a child. At last, a quarter of participants claimed they could remember the incident, even though it never happened. Over time, they added details. The old lady was wearing a crazy hat. I had my favorite toy with me. My mom was so mad. Even Loftus herself experienced this. A relative told her that she had been the one to find her mother's body after she drowned. She started visualizing it. The pool, her mother, the fireman giving her oxygen. Then her relative called back, "I made a mistake. It was your aunt, not you." But by then, the false memory was already there. Our past is not a faithful record. It is a reconstruction. Some details came from stories other told us, other we filled in ourselves. So if your answer to who are you is based simply on your memories, then your identity is strange, ongoing, mutable narrative. Today we are living longer than at any point in human history. Diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's attack our brain tissue and with it the essence of who we are. But there is the good news. In the same way that your environment and behavior shape your brain when you are younger, they are just as important in your later years. No matter how old you are, your brain can still change. Your habits, your thoughts, your relationships, all of it still makes a difference. Our identity never freezes. Childhood pruning, adolescent sculpting, adult plasticity, and change in old age, this journey never stops. You are not who you were yesterday, and you will not be who you are today. But one thing is certain, your brain and you are always changing.